I'm Reza Sani, and I am the head of Building Control Partnership at South Worcestershire Building Control. Basically. Well, I did a degree in management studies quite a few years ago, and I just felt that there was a need for me to update my skills and knowledge about leadership. I spoke to our HR department and they recommended this course to me. This is quite an interesting course because to some extent it is left to you to decide how you want to use it and utilize it, and it has been to some extent, as I'm only going through half the program, it's probably still a bit of early stages, but I have found the networking with other colleagues quite interesting and quite useful, really. I think the important changes that we are currently going through in local government and the legacy that maybe what we will do now and the legacy that we will leave behind, if you like, and what the local government is going to look in 5-10 years time, basically. And I think to some extent it is for me is whether I am good enough to take my team and my organisation through those changes. I think these are the sort of questions which is opened up to me. How I'm going to implement those changes and how I'm going to be successful to take my staff through those changes in order to get to the final outcome that we need. Yes, I think to some extent I am, especially the fact that I deal with members, with elected members quite a lot. Those are the areas where I have used some of the, if you like, skills which I've learned in this course, especially from my colleagues and especially on module 1 where we actually talked about styles of leadership. So in dealing with the members, it's quite important to make sure that you do give them the right and accurate information about what you're doing, rather than talking about things on the periphery, on the edges, which are not necessarily as important as the key issue or messages that you're trying to send through. So that's been an area where I think I'm not still 100% there, but certainly there's been improvement, is actually dealing with elected members and councillors. I think being fair but firm at the same time, so you can take your staff through the changes, communicate well with them, make sure that they actually take ownership of the changes that you're trying to implement. I think those are quite important. It's no good to try to implement changes and make those changes to make things more efficient and effective if your staff are not going to take it through with you. There are sometimes some very difficult decisions that you need to make, because obviously there's a lot of cuts which are involved currently with regards to the budgets and grants and everything else. But I think it is important that you take your staff through and you lead them through the changes. Gives you the opportunity to explore your inherent qualities and skills, and get you on the right road to be a better and fairer leader, really, for your organisation. I think do it, to be honest with you. If you think that you do need to improve your skills to be a leader rather than just a manager, and you want to go a step forward, if you like, from management into leadership, then I would strongly suggest that you do it. I think looking at the current changes, looking at the future changes that we're all facing, I think this will be quite a good and useful training and course to do.